In the past 24 hours, the U.S. Coast Guard has boarded and seized a tanker carrying Venezuelan oil, a move that signals rising tension between the United States and Venezuela. So what's going on? Why now? And could this escalate into something bigger? According to NBC News and the New York Times, the U.S. Coast Guard boarded a tanker off Venezuela's coast as part of an ongoing enforcement operation tied to U.S. sanctions on Venezuelan oil. This comes as Nicolas Maduro's government is testing what Axios calls a Plan B oil strategy, moving crude through alternative shipping routes and foreign intermediaries to bypass U.S. restrictions. In short, Venezuela is pushing oil out. The U.S. is trying to stop it. This standoff matters because oil is Venezuela's economic lifeline, and sanctions enforcement is one of Washington's strongest pressure tools. President Trump has taken a harder line on Venezuela than in his first term, and the Coast Guard action signals stricter enforcement, willingness to intercept vessels, a warning to international shippers. Maduro, meanwhile, is signaling he won't back down and is daring the U.S. to respond. Could this turn into a military conflict? Not immediately, but risks are growing. Possible escalation paths include retaliatory seizures or harassment of vessels, increased naval presence in the Caribbean, diplomatic breakdowns with U.S. allies involved in shipping. Even without war, maritime tensions can spiral quickly if a vessel is damaged, detained, or if crews are endangered. For Americans, this isn't abstract. Potential impacts include higher fuel prices. If oil markets tighten, increased costs for shipping and goods, greater strain on U.S. Coast Guard and Navy resources, heightened instability in the Caribbean region. And for Americans with family or business ties to Venezuela, risks rise fast. This isn't war yet, but oil, sanctions, and naval enforcement are a volatile mix. How both sides respond next will determine whether this remains a standoff or becomes something far more serious.